Oh yeah, you're watching GDP Green Dream Project. Jim here.
And Jessica.
And in case you thought this channel was all about water harvesting, we're gonna throw something else at you. A little bit of gardening. What do we got going on today?
Planting the garden.
Yep, planting the garden. If you're gonna have a garden, you gotta plant things in it. We're gonna get started. Let's just get right to the planting, am I right? As you can see here, the newest addition to the garden was completed. We got a new garden bed in here. I helped. I got the digging done. Got that done pretty quick. Then she went in, did the finish work, got the bed prepped with some of the good soil, mixed that in with some compost, covered that up with mulch, raised up the pathway. Now we're ready to start planting.
I think we've done a couple of videos on sunken beds.
Sunken beds. What's first up on the list?
Zucchini.
A lot of people growing zucchini. People growing so much zucchini they don't know what to do with it. Making all kinds of zucchini breads, and we're gonna be able to make some zucchini bread.
I don't have high hopes for this, to be honest. I don't know, give it a shot.
We'll give it a shot. That's all you can do, right? This is an heirloom Black Beauty zucchini. Anyone else try some Black Beauty zucchini? And that is 100% rainwater you're using on that plant? Oh yeah.
I planted it next to the Oya pot.
Now the proximity of these plants to the Oya pots is very important. With our 6-inch diameter Oya pots, water may have a spread of up to about 1 foot around the Oya pot. But the root systems of the plants will actually go seek out the moisture soil. So what are you planting up now?
This is an Ichiban Japanese eggplant. And it already has an eggplant growing in it. I don't know how some people make gardening look so easy.
Some people are naturals, huh? Maybe they've just been doing it for a while.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing yet.
All skills are difficult until they're easy. Isn't that the case? No matter what you get into, there's going to be some type of learning curve. It's all about getting in there, doing the work, and learning as you go. Gardening, I feel, is one of those trickier ones because I feel like that's one of those things where you never stop learning. That's one of the beautiful things I find about gardening. You know, I'm one that gets bored easily. Once I figure something out, like I'm done, the challenge is gone. But gardening, there's always something to learn. There's always something new going on. Learning about the individual plants, learning about how well they work together. Just so many different facets. There's books upon books of information that you can read.
But I am learning to kind of let go of my expectations a little bit. I was getting frustrated when things weren't turning out the way that I thought they should.
How many of you have been there? Like you get out, you have certain expectations of how the garden's gonna go or how certain projects are gonna go. Sometimes you just gotta let those go.
And just be kind of open to things, because sometimes something unexpected pops up and you can learn something new from that.
Even if it's a fail, it can be a positive thing as long as you're learning from it. And maybe those failures are actually blessings in disguise.
One thing we were talking about was, like with the garden pests, that can be really frustrating. They're the first things to come to the garden. So I remember the first time I started a garden, and then all the aphids came and I was battling them. Then the following year, things got easier, and I think it's because some of the natural predators actually came.
First the pests move in because they find the food first, but then once the pests are there, the predators come in eventually because, well, now their food is there.
So right now this garden is in the pest stage, I guess.
Yeah, it's getting eaten alive before we can eat it.
And I thought it was doing pretty good. There were some lizards in here, praying mantis, ladybugs, and I don't know where they all went.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot, but it's cooler in here. Why wouldn't they stay? It's kind of nice in here.
Yeah, it is. Jessica has absolutely done an amazing job with this space. With the addition of the shade cloth, with the mulched paths, everything is mulched in here. So it's a really nice space to be in. Far different from anything else that we have built around here.
This is a flame seedless grape.
Any particular reason why you're planting it here?
I'm hoping to grow it to provide some shade.
Nothing better than getting to play in the dirt, huh?
I used to play in the dirt and the mud when I was younger.
Sounds like a natural gardener to me.
I enjoyed playing outside. I'd be out like digging around in the ground and playing with bugs.
So not a whole lot's changed.
Right. The best thing was going outside like after it would rain and all the earthworms would come up and be all over the ground.
I remember that.
This is a purple coneflower. Got it because I thought the garden needed some more flowers, a little more color, and something for the bees and the butterflies.
What's a garden without a little flowers?
This last plant is onion chives.
All right, so we got a little bit more planted up in the garden. Some little different varieties of things. Uh-oh, dirt face. No dirt on me. I was the water boy. Tape holder or water boy, that's what I'm relegated to. That's all I'm qualified for. We don't know anything more about what to say, so we're gonna end it here. But the comfrey, interesting addition to the garden, huh? What's so good about adding comfrey into a growing space?
Comfrey is what's known as a dynamic accumulator. So it'll pull nutrients up from the ground and has those awesome big leaves. So you can mulch the leaves up and it'll provide nutrients for the plants.
So we're super excited to get more things planted. A little bit of teamwork getting this garden bed all ready. Looking good. We got some more things in the ground. Some plants that we picked up from the store, right?
Yeah, and I'll probably be adding more, maybe sowing some seeds.
Late start to the gardening, the whole gardening process. So a little bit of a mix of seed starting, plus we bought some plants. Well, I think gardening is now a process, right? It's kind of like a year-round process for us now. Of course, we're going to need a new greenhouse for the winter, am I right?
Definitely.
So stick around. There's going to be a lot of building coming up. Just so you don't think that we're getting away from rainwater harvesting, don't worry. There's more videos on that coming up soon too. Thanks a lot for joining us. So we'll catch you again on the same off-grid time and the same off-grid channel. See you on the next video.